Take two. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sugars. My name is Nomzamo Shangase, and this is my YouTube channel where I speak about all things books, natural hair, DIY, and lifestyle. If that is your kind of jam, or one of the things that I've mentioned is your thing, please do hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell to get notified every single time I post a video. We are on a road to 1K, so I would really appreciate it if you subscribe, share my channel, tell your friends, to tell their friends, to tell their cousins that there's a girl on YouTube who talks about books, DIY, natural hair, and lifestyle. That sounded so aggressive, but just do it. So on today's video, I'm going to be doing a February wrap up in March. Very weird, hardly done before. But yeah, as y'all guys can tell, I don't seem to like following the rules, clearly. So for February, I read the first book that I actually finished in February was Beach Read. Forgot the author. But it was Beach Read. I'm just gonna put like a picture here, and this romance was such a great like kickstart for me for like the month of love and all that beautiful stuff. And it was really good. Like the first, I think like 50 pages, I loved it so much because I don't know, how January describes herself and how she is, I saw myself in her. Maybe I enjoy books more when I can see myself in the characters. I think that's what like happens with most books. I think I enjoy them more if something happens, like even if it's just one incident, or if a character has a certain characteristic that I also have or I resonate to, I tend to enjoy it more. Or if maybe there's a character that reminds me of someone very close to me, I tend to like really enjoy those kind of books. So yeah, I related to January like so much. This was supposed to be like a January bonus book, but I ended up like reading it throughout, well, not throughout February, but I ended up reading it, like I finished it on the first week of January, if I'm not mistaken. And it was such a beautiful read. Like I really loved it. It was a romance that it wasn't too much on your face. You get what I'm saying? Like I think it started being like too much on my face like the last 70 pages. Okay, I'm rambling. So anyways, there's this girl January who's such a like a bubbly, optimistic, everything is great, everything's going to be all right type of girl. Okay, she has this amazing boyfriend. She has two parents that love each other, that have been through so much. Her mom had cancer twice, and you know, her dad stuck by her side, and they've just always been like a very positive, optimistic type of family. And you know, she grew up watching her parents love each other through everything. She believes in like love and, you know, like romance and all those type of things. She's also a writer, and she writes obviously romance novels, and she's such a happily ever after type of person. Like whatever is happening, she's just gonna be like, at the end, so when her father dies, that whole narrative, that whole kind of mentality shatters, because she finds out that her parents were hiding this huge secret from her. And yeah, it kind of just crumbles everything she thought she knew. When her father dies, umshela this house in his hometown that he owned. Basically her dad lived a double life. She's currently like taking a break from everything. Like she broke up with her boyfriend. The relationship with her mom is not that great right now. When she gets there, she meets this guy that they were basically in varsity. So this guy's name is Augustus, which kind of reminded me of Augustus from Fault in Our Stars. I don't know why. Like he is super realistic, like to the T. So they never really liked each other, but they had like a thing for a night. So, but that quickly just fumbled. She finds out she's neighbors with this guy when she moves there in her dad's old house. They have like a meet-cue that, you know, like some sort of misunderstanding and whatever. After a while, they become acquaintances of some sorts, because obviously, you know, they went to the same college and all of that. Yeah, they have a bet. Augustus So basically, January says Augustus must write a romance novel, which is something he hates. Like, he doesn't do romance. He hates. He just doesn't like that whole idea. He draws his inspiration from like real events that happened, you know. He writes those kind of books, and she's not a big fan also of that. So they challenge each other. They're gonna write their genres, and whoever sells their books, like, I don't know if it's first or most. Like, they take the unwritten rule of you're the best, basically. They go through this journey of like they're trying to write these novels, spend time with each other, because the other one is kind of like teaching the other one how they go about to write their novel. It was a read that was so random. It was not even like I had not planned. It was not on a TBR, nothing. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Another book that you might have seen me, if you're new here or if you're just passing by, please check out my weekend vlog where I do a 24-hour reading vlog of this book. I enjoyed this book so much. It was just beautiful. The font is amazing. Please don't be like me and just do this. Get sticky notes. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. It was such a great read. Basically, it follows the story of Shamiso and Utanyarata and the people around there. Shamiso recently just lost her father, and they had to move back to Zimbabwe and Anumawake because they were living in England, so they had to move back to Zimbabwe. Her dad was a journalist, but he died in a very suspicious way. She meets Utanyarata, who also has she has cancer, and she's basically hiding it from everyone. When Utanyarata tells Ushamiso that, you know, she has cancer, she kind of like withdraws from the friendship because she's just like, I can't lose another person. Yeah, it's really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The writing style is so amazing. I definitely recommend. It's a 9 out of 10 for me kind of book. There's also Upadya, who's also involved, but I am not trying to give you all the tea, okay? I recommend that you read it. Go get the book. Gave me a happy ending because hope is definitely our only wing and we are flying. Another book that I just recently finished is Transcendent Kingdom by Yakasi. Let me tell you something. It's been a while since I read something that challenged me in terms of spiritual wise, you know, religion, science. I'm not like a big geek of science, but there are things that, you know, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. This book, guys, so I think I didn't read like the whole day because I was like, no, for real though, in the Bible, what really happened? Questioned a lot of things. It just provoked my thinking. It just provoked my brain to actually think deeper or to look beyond, you know, what I've always just been presented with or what I've seen before. So Gifty, she's a 28-year-old living in California. She is a graduate student. She's studying neuroscience. Takes us, you know, to her present, back in the past, of the reason why she studied what she's studying, or the reason why she's experimenting with all these things is because of the questions that she's had and because of the experiences that she's had. Yes, the experiences that her brother had, but the things that she saw, obviously. She starts, you know, questioning, you know, her beliefs in God, her beliefs in what she's in science, you know. Ujifti goes through those phases where she's just like, do I really believe in God or do I believe in science? Like, I know I'm doing science, but it's because of all these questions that I have that, you know, religion and being with God in that spiritual way can't answer. So that's why I'm looking for them in science. But also there are things that science falls short, that she feels like only spiritual ways can, you know, answer it. I'll tell you all about it on the video for it, so when I do like a proper review for it. I really did enjoy that book. It was just like thought-provoking for me. Enjoyed it. Yakasi, great writer. Like, I'm obsessed.
It's a wrap.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please do hit the thumbs up. Comment down below if you are planning on reading any of these books, or if you just really enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell to get notified every single time your girl posts a video, okay? Period. We're on a road to 1K, so let's do it, okay? Okay. Till next time, bye.